Hello, 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 sellers. I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling on eBay. Come on in and let's fix those mistakes on your listings and get your listings to jump and your sales to jump. And I'm going to cover two errors that I've spotted recently. And if you fix them and they're easy fixes, you will absolutely see a difference in your sales. So let's get right to it. And I picked a fun new category too. I figure with the holidays coming up, let's take a look at some holiday listings. So that'll be fun, fun, fun. So if you're joining me on my Facebook business page, thank you. Kathy Terrill, I love to be selling. I also have a YouTube channel. For my YouTube people, Kathy Terrill, I love to be selling. And you can also download my podcast, Kathy Terrill, I love to be selling. So if you don't know, there's a lot of sellers on eBay. And there's a lot of competition on eBay. And sellers get frustrated because I'll hear comments, I get messages, and welcome to the sellers that are coming back to eBay selling, because I'll get messages from them saying, I'm back and oh my goodness, everything's changed. It's like, yes, it has. And things to do so that your listings will stand out in search. Things that are also legitimate to do. Things will actually help you with the search algorithms and help shoppers to find you that you want to do for your listings to help it. If you don't know, eBay search has changed dramatically over the past couple of years. So if you're listening to information that's even a year and a half, 2 years old, there's a good chance it's obsolete. That's also going to increase, by the way, because of the increase that eBay's using artificial intelligence and AI. So as you see more and more of that roll out, stay on top of that. And also you're welcome to listen to me because I love to stay on top of AI. In fact, I just took a class with OpenAI, with ChatGPT, all about how to use it, and it had a lot of great information I'm planning on using with eBay listings. So stay tuned for all of that. But let's talk about listings and two things that you can fix and fix easily and quickly. And you may have the listings up and you're going, I'm just not getting the views, and this thing should be selling, right? Right now it's Christmas time, or it could be Valentine's Day time, or it could be Mother's Day, or it could be Father's Day. And you're thinking to yourself, this is like the perfect Mother's Day item. This is the perfect Christmas item. Why isn't this selling? So let's take a look. There's 3 pillars to eBay search, if you don't know. And eBay has actually reinforced it. They talked about this at the past eBay Open 2025. So it has been reinforced. And the 3 pillars of eBay search are trust, relevancy, and value. Okay, trust, that the buyer can trust you. You've got good feedback, you've got a quality listing, and we'll dig into that a bit. Relevancy, that your item is what they are searching for. Okay, so if they are searching for a Coach purse, they're not going to see your Christmas socks. I mean, it makes sense, right? And that's why doing a good listing helps, because it gives eBay search the information it needs to show the relevant item to the shopper. And value, your price does matter. Now, it's one of a bunch of several factors, because certainly your return policy goes into that, how long you've been on the platform and things like that. But the value that you offer does matter, even with unique things where you might go, oh, I'm the only one, but there might be something similar to you. And if your price is dramatically different from them, that may be why your item is sitting there. So let's take a look. I wanted to do a fun one. So I picked Christmas cookie jars. I figured let's look at a holiday item. I want to show you this. And also in search, I have never bought a Christmas cookie jar on eBay. I have never searched for Christmas cookie jars on eBay. So eBay does not have information from me about what my taste in Christmas cookie jars is. If you have searched for a lot of Christmas things recently, Christmas ornaments, because you're doing research, Christmas ornaments, Christmas stockings, anything like that, you might want to go into incognito mode. And if you don't know how to do that, just search it on the internet. It'll tell you how. Or use a different browser. Okay. So if you are a seller, and let's say you typically list with Chrome, you might want to be doing product research with Firefox or Opera or another browser, so that eBay isn't holding the data on you and using that for your inquiries. And also having 2 different accounts can really help with that too. So you have one account that you use for selling and perhaps one account that you use for research and for buying, okay? But let's just take a look at this Christmas account. That's bonus information for you. More advanced, but very, very useful for everybody. So let's look at Christmas cookie jar. And all I did was search Christmas cookie jar. I did not tell it anything about what kind of Christmas cookie jar. I didn't say Santa. I didn't say Mrs. Santa. I said nothing about colors, nothing about size. I wanted it to be an extremely broad search to see what eBay would surface for me. And look at this. So talk about competition for Christmas cookie jars. There are 21,000 Christmas cookie jars. So that's the first thing when you go and research and take a look at, you're putting your listing up, is how much competition is out there. A lot. Okay, but that doesn't mean yours won't sell. Look at the things across the top. This gives you immediately insights into keywords and to searches that buyers are doing. eBay would not have this up here if this was not a common search term. So number one tip is do not overlook information eBay is giving you, okay? Don't be so fast in putting your thing up that you're not looking. So do you have a gingerbread cookie jar? If you do, go take a look at that. Do you have a snowman cookie jar? If you do, go take a look at that. Christmas tree Santa, Christmas cookie jar, vintage. It's also giving you ideas for a keyword order, okay? So number one tip, number one mistake people make is they forget to use the information eBay is giving them. So look at these little toggle things across the top. I'm on desktop. Also, you want to take a look at what's called the left navigation bar, which is what you see over on the left. Okay, over here, which is going to be color. Of course, my little thing is jumping all over the place. Come on, eBay. Are you going to let me go? Here we are. Look at this. Candy jar, canister set, coffee cream lid. We've got all kinds of things over here. The years, if you're vintage, if you know the year, that's going to help you. So take a look at your left navigation bar. So the first thing is don't overlook the information that eBay's giving you. Then this I found really interesting, particularly because of the information coming out about promoted listings. And they're saying with the new update that's going to be happening January 13th, that the top search selection for categories is going to be reserved for promoted listing advanced, okay? Unless there is not a relevant, and this I got from like digging into a bunch of webinars and asking the eBay ads team a lot of questions, unless there isn't a relevant item to surface. And look at this. I did Christmas cookie jar, and I sorted by best match. And typically when you sort by best match on eBay, you are served up promoted listings. And I wanted to see what eBay would serve up to me. Look at this. It's not a promoted listing. It's a Lenox American by Design Archive Holiday Christmas Tree Cookie Jar 11-inch porcelain. So first, look at the information eBay's giving you. Next, sort by best match and see what eBay serves up. Is it a sponsored promotion or is it a regular listing? This is a regular listing, and it got served up to me. So that's very interesting. We're going to take a look at it and see if we can sort of read into it and see why. Also interesting, the second one is also not a sponsored promotion. It is a regular listing, vintage 2001 Winter Classic Christmas Tree Cookie Jar, new. But look at this, with 24 watchers. So why would there be 24 watchers on it? Yes, it could be people that are thinking of buying because it is that season. It can also be your competition. So beware of putting too much weight into the fact that you have a ton of watchers, okay? But interesting, number one. But look at this nice picture. I clearly see it. They're using regular background. They didn't white out the background. They didn't do any kind of festive background. It's just very, very clear. And they were smart. They used a dark background because it's a white tree. Brand is first. You know, they're doing good keyword order. Christmas tree cookie jar, which is what I was searching for. Christmas cookie jar. Look at this. Christmas cookie jar. Christmas cookie jar. So they've got the right keywords. Okay. We're going to keep going. So this was the first two. Not sponsored, which I found really interesting. Number three, it's Santa. Look at this. So eBay's going, okay, we're giving her 2 Christmas trees. Now we're going to give her a Santa. Notice 10 watchers. Santa cookie jar. Sleigh Bell Bistro Christmas holiday. So eBay can tell this is a Christmas cookie jar, even though they're leading with Santa cookie jar. Also notice the good keywords. Next up is Dr. Seuss. Notice none of these are sponsored promotions. Dr. Seuss, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, 2021 ceramic cookie jar canister. So the top 1, 2, 3, 4. I notice they're different. So the top two are Christmas trees. Then I'm getting a Santa. Then I'm getting a Grinch. Because remember, my search is extremely broad. eBay is trying to figure out what I want. But every single one of them, the keywords in the title, Christmas cookie jar. Then they had the brand, whether it was vintage, the rest of it. I want to take a look at this Lennox one. So number one mistake sellers make is they do not pay attention to the pills across the top to give them ideas about how to be listing their cookie jars. Then they don't go and sort by best match and see what eBay is serving up and do an extremely broad search before you narrow down to what you're selling. So let's take a look at this nice Lennox cookie jar. And we're going to pull it up. So hang on a second. Let's pull up the Lennox and get tips about why this is showing so well. Really pretty too. Okay, come on, eBay. Here we go. Lennox. Is that going to show it? Come on. This is my software. There we go. Nice listing, by the way. So look at the information that eBay's giving you. And then look at what is served up under best match, because best match is the default match on eBay. And when most people search on eBay, whether they are searching on desktop or on the app, what they are served up is best match. So you want to see, what does eBay consider best match for this search query? Okay, it's not what I consider. What does eBay consider? And this is number one. And look at this. So Lennox by Design, holiday Christmas tree cookie jar, 11-inch porcelain, with a lot of pictures. Okay, notice this, open, close. We're going to flip through this. So with this, and this is a $35 item. Look at this. I see the sticker on the bottom. Okay, I'm getting all angles. They've done a good job. So lots of pictures, number one. Good keywords in the title. They filled in the item condition, noting the original sticker, because that is important to people. Okay, scrolling down. Now, this is what eBay is putting on through the sponsored promotions that are similar. So we're getting Cookie Monster, because it's a cookie jar. Maybe I'd like a, Cookie Monster. So they're pulling off the keywords cookie jar. Another one that's a Christmas tree, but this is green. Another Lennox. Looks pre-owned and it's in the box. It's $50. Let's go back and see what this one is. $35. So look, what a deal. Okay. So, and then we've got the cute little train. Keep going. Keep going. I'm looking at the item specifics, because what eBay is using for information to feed it to me and put it in best match is the title, the pictures, the pricing, and look at the item specifics. Got the pattern in, multicolor, the length, the brand, original. They have fully filled out their item specifics. And they have a description. I'm noticing a lot of times now people in the descriptions are saying, look at pictures, or they just copy and paste the title. I realize people want to list quickly, but look at this. This description is filled out. Again, it doesn't go on and on and on and on and on. And I know the AI description writer can be a bit much sometimes, where it's like writing a short novel. But this is, and that's New York City in the background. Look at this. Cookie jar measurements, the condition, seal along the rim, some really, really, really nice detail on this. And this item was number one in best match for cookie jar without using promoted listings. It is not a sponsored placement. Now, the ones along that you were looking at on the way to item specifics are sponsored placements, okay? And perhaps something there might grab your eye and then off you go. But this cookie jar was number one, best match, which is the default search. And look at the keywords that were filled out. The listing had paid attention to the pills with using the brand and that it's a Christmas tree. Fully filled out the item specifics and had a description, all three areas. So the two top mistakes is not paying attention to the information that eBay is giving you. And the second one is not looking at what eBay serves for best match. because typically that's what the buyers are going to be looking at. Yes, they can filter more and do other things, but that is the first search. That is the search that grabs their attention. It is very helpful to you to rank well in best match search, okay? And what this seller did was very good relevant keywords in the title, the item specifics, and the description. So the ranking well in best match. Your keywords matter. It can be a little confusing, like, well, what are the best keywords, and what's the order of the keywords, and which of the ones should I be using? But all the first three, which were not sponsored listings, which is really interesting. The Christmas cookie jar was very, very clear that's what it was. And sometimes sellers will, this is sort of a bonus third tip, and sometimes sellers will overlook that, which is the function of the item. What does it do? It is a Christmas cookie jar. Yes, it's Santa. Yes, it's Grinch. Yes, it's the rest of it, and it's vintage, and yada, yada, yada. But it's a Christmas cookie jar, right? It's a woman's party dress. It's a family-friendly puzzle. What? Because people search that. They search that pink party dress, family-friendly puzzle, puzzle for toddlers. They search, and we lose sight of that sometimes. Again, the brand, the color, there are things to remember, but it's what do you do with it? And your keywords are so important. They are the food that feed eBay search. And then just for you to know too, because eBay search mimics Google very closely, eBay then takes that information, and that is what's served to Google and helps you to rank in Google search, which is where a lot of searches start. Yes, it's great that we're on eBay and we're looking at best match, but they're looking on Google, and that's what's landing them in eBay. And then eBay showing them the best match search. I have a terrific guide for you. I've spent a lot of hours on this. It's a favorite topic of mine. And I researched it, how it works on eBay, how it works for multiple categories, why keywords are so important, and also easily how to do it so you're not spending hours on this, right? A $50 item, you don't want to be spending 3 hours of research on. And especially because I was going down with the cookie jars for some of them that are $20 and $25. How can I do this quickly and easily so that I have a lovely, lovely listing that's going to rank really, really well in best match search and regular search? It's going to be relevant so that eBay absolutely knows what it is. So when people are searching for something similar to mine or what is mine, that my item will be there in that best match search for that buyer. I want to show to relevant buyers. You don't want to just show to any buyer. You want to show to the right buyer. Remember, it only takes one click from that one perfect buyer to get that one perfect sale. Okay, that's all you're after. You're after the perfect buyer to make the click to get the sale, and your keywords do that. I have a terrific guide for you, and it's half off for the holiday weekend. It's Keyword Domination to Explode eBay Sales. If you hop over to my website, I love to be selling, you'll find it. It's right there. Enjoy it. It's so helpful. It will explain keywords to you, a little bit about the history of keywords. If you're interested in that, if you're not, just jump right into how to use the keywords, and you will love it. It has all my research in it. I've got glossaries for you on keywords. I've got keyword order information for you, and I've added a holiday keyword because sometimes, you're putting things up and you're going, okay, I know it's Christmas and I know it's holiday and I know it's a Christmas tree, but I cannot think of any other holiday keywords that are good for this item. And my guide is going to help you with that because I have a special holiday keyword bonus that I put in. So hop over to my website. I love to be selling, and grab Keyword Domination to Explode eBay Sales while it's half off. And get right to work and use it because you will love it. And it's going to help you with your sales this holiday season. I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye, everybody.